Let's see. Development block. What do I have first? Close test. 14.1. What are we on now? 14.9. So next patch. Next patch. Well, changes to ships. Okay, we're applying the finish Lanzo, Bremen, Surko, Fanaki. What was Lanzo? Oh, was this the one that had Nevsky guns at tier 7 for some reason? I think this is the one, right? They nerfed the reload fucking insanely much. 25% DPM nerf. Instead, they give it high precision spotter. Oh, they removed the accuracy buff as well. What the fuck? So they nerfed the reload by 25%, and then they removed the spotter plane that gave it better accuracy on the guns. So this is double gun nerfs. I feel like this one got turned into dog shit instantly. That's a massive fucking nerf. I think this might be a bit too harsh of a nerf. That seems kind of fucking nuts. Incremental changes? Yeah, for sure. Bremen? Big buff. That's more than 10% DPM. And Bremen already had a lot of DPM. God damn. That was the 16 gun tier 10 mines. That's a big buff. Surkov, main meter parameters changed. Accuracy increased. Oh boy. Reload time buffed. So wait, they buffed the guns and they buffed the reload time on the guns. They buffed how quickly it can dive and ascend. Significantly. Huge buff. Diving plane shift time also buffed. Huge maneuverability buff. The DCP reduced from 4 to 3. Buffed from 5 to 15 seconds. This is massive on subs. Because normally subs need to decide when they DCP. On a 5-second DCP, you like... if you're being depth charged, you need to wait until everyone has dropped their depth charge. Then you try to DCP, and then you hope you can get out of there in 5 seconds and you don't get hit by another bomb, because if you do, you're going to be oil slicking. But with a 15-second DCP, you just slam your face on the keyboard and DCP whenever you want. Yeah, it's standard, exactly. That's what the subs do right now. But Circuit was supposed to have some sort of downsides, and they just fucking removed it. They just fucking removed that downside. Because you gotta remember, this is the ship that comes with cruiser guns. Didn't it have the fucking reload booster as well? Or auto loader, or whatever it was fucking called. So this is the one that can outgun you. And they just buffed the reload and the dispersion, and they made it harder to kill it. While buffing the agility. Oh yeah, they gave it spotter plane as well. Total usage time, 240 seconds. Main battery refinement 20. Reload time 40 seconds. That is the best spotter plane I've ever seen. So it has an uptime of 4 minutes and a cooldown of 40 seconds. Oh, is it one you can turn on and off? That's even better. That's one they can turn on and off? Holy shit. It has guns, torps, and planes on the sub, yes. We are living in 2025, so what else is there to say? That's actually insanely good. So you can turn on and off spotter whenever you want. That's fucking the best of all worlds. Yeah, it's gonna have insane saturation. It also has so much health. What the fuck? Okay. Dive over squadron parameters changed. Drop pattern changed significantly. This will result in the bombs being dropped from a lower altitude. I'm gonna assume shorter drop time, which means it's much easier to land them. Number of aircraft in squadron reduced, 8 to 6. Number of aircraft increased, 8 to 12. Wait, so they reduced by 25% and then give it a 50% buff to planes. And you can store 2 flights at a time. Holy fuck. So that's a massive bomb buff. HP increased. Huge HP increase buff. What the fuck? That's like 50%. 50% HP buff on the planes. And the bombs themselves? Massive damage buff. What the fuck? That's a massive damage buff. That's like 20% damage buff. Fire chance from 24 to 38. What the f... What? And they increase the pen. Why does the pen randomly need to increase? Jesus. So they buffed the fuck out of these bombs. Sea creatures are already salivating. Yeah, it's literally Yamato that sits angled nose in, only uses the front guns, and then drops you with these fucking 38% fire chance bombs. What the fuck? This is so fucking demented, man. Holy shit. Fucking disgusting again. Holy fuck. Absolutely fucking repulsive. So massive buffs to subs and hybrids. Nice. Exactly what the player base asked for, I'm sure. Yeah, imagine walking into that thing. You have to sit nose in. Otherwise, he dev strikes you with fucking Yamato guns. Even then, he can overmatch you. And then he comes with 2 fucking bomb drops. Nice. Fine. Nice one. Nice one. Good design. Good design. Sounds like a lot of fun. Okay. Festive event. What is this? So this is update 14.11. So this is like the Christmas patch. New Sunsets Isles map. Oh, the new map is finally coming. Roussillon Dockyard. Wait, so they're making Roussillon Dockyard. I think that was probably a last minute change because they just nerfed this ship. They recently just nerfed it, like quite significantly. It's October 22nd. They nerfed it. 1 second. They nerfed the. They nerfed that October 16th. So 6 days ago. 6 days ago, they nerfed the Sigma on it from 1.9 to 1.7, and they nerfed the reload booster on it from 67% to 50% boost, and they increased the reload time on the boost, and they reduced the number of charges. So they significantly nerfed the main gimmick of the thing, which is like it's very squishy, but it has champagne guns, and they had champagne guns with reload booster. So they significantly nerfed all of that, and I think it's probably because they decided it was going to be a dockyard ship, and dockyards don't make them as much money, so it doesn't need to be as broken as all the other ships. So they nerfed the fuck out of it. I'm pretty sure that's how they think nowadays. If they want to make money off a ship, they don't make a dockyard and then they make it broken as shit. I still think it might be interesting because it's basically a tier 9 Slava with a reload booster. You got to remember it has champagne guns, so it's gonna have insane punching power. It also has battlecruiser dispersion, so it's still gonna be pretty fucking strong. Obviously, it's not gonna be as busted as Los Andes, Valparaiso, all of these retarded ass tier 9 ships we've been seeing lately. But it looks like it's gonna be it's gonna be a Christmas dockyard, and I don't think Christmas dockyards are often very generous, and I don't think there's ever been a good Christmas dockyard ship. I don't think there's been a lot of fucking horrendous Christmas dockyard ships. There's been what the fuck? It was the British one that was dog shit. The British one that was dog shit was a Christmas dockyard. What is it called? Marlborough? And there were some others. Set of Sixes, to be fair, an exception. Was it a Christmas? I think Hizen was a Christmas dockyard as well. Marlborough was one, and I think Hizen was one. So those are like horrendously shit. Anyway, Festive Event Pass. Get ready for Festive Event Pass. The Event Pass will have 2 standalone 2011 chapters. Okay. Oh, it's these guys again? I really didn't give a shit about Live or Olaf. It was hands down better Slava. Yeah, but Slava hasn't been relevant for a long time. The power creep has been so obscene against Slava. Because Slava's gimmick was Slava has such shit AP alpha. So Slava's gimmick was always being able to citadel ships. But then they made all new battleships have unhittable citadels or such insane rudder that they can just turn into your shells. And Slava kind of has become kind of irrelevant because of it. Like, you can't hunt for citadels when no one has a citadel anymore. Okay. Nürnberg 44 and Lanzo. Okay, what the fuck is that? Certainly a lot of effort put into this thing. What the fuck? They nerfed the hell out of this thing. So I think the recent nerf to this thing is probably because they decided to put it in the event pass. That's probably why they nerfed the fuck out of this thing. Nuremberg 44. God damn, that's holy shit. That's a very busy camo. God damn. Nuremberg 44 is actually very interesting to me because it's basically it's a Nuremberg hull, sure, very squishy and all of that, but this thing actually has Elbing guns. This thing actually has Elbing guns, which is kind of cracked on tier 7. I feel like you're going to be absolutely able to annihilate the tier 7 cruisers and shit with this thing because of it. Great ballistic, strong penetration, and improved AP angles. Yeah, they could have just said it's straight up Elbing guns. It's straight up. They don't say it here, but if you actually, if you data mine that shit, we can do Germany. We do cruisers, destroyers. Then we do tier 7, tier 10, AP shells. Let's see. Penetration. Here's Elbing. Nuremberg 44, Elbing. You have almost Hindenburg pen at tier 7, but you're going to have Elbing's like improved penetration angles on the Nuremberg, and the 25mm fuse, and the shorter fuse timer, which is all going to be fucking incredible against tier 7 ships. So Elbing guns at tier 7 is going to be pretty fucking cracked. Because Elbing guns are very good. Plus it has smoke. Oh, it does? Shit, I don't remember what else it had. I'm more interested in the guns. Yeah. Price for unlocking the second progression lines will be the same as ever. Okay. So am I going to assume this one is free and this one is the one you have to pay for? Then it makes sense that they nerf the shit out of this thing. Anyway, okay, sent the gifts are coming back, sure. Distant Shores. Oh, here you see. I guess this is the paid for camo. In the second progression line, that's the paid for, you can earn Nuremberg 44. Fair enough. So this is first progression line, second progression line, Nuremberg 44. So it's a paid for ship. But wait, you pay for Lenzo as well? That's pretty wild then, because it seems like it got nerfed to shit. What's this? Oh. We got a frozen themed execution. Fair enough. Emerald snowflakes. Honestly, it looks pretty nice. I like it. Very festive. I kind of like it. I like the color. Yeah, okay, so you have to pay for Lenzo as well. Lenzo is, yeah, here. You have to pay for it. Interesting. Okay, that thing seems pretty weird. I think I like the other one better as an execution thing. Cozy sweater. Bro, this is also great. Cozy sweater looks incredible. That's brilliant. Why do 2 battle passes when you can do 4? What, so we got a cat commander? Fair enough. I wonder how much AI they used for this one. They've been starting to use a lot of AI on their art, but still, interesting. Sunset Isles, the new map. Feature a palette of different playstyles. The relatively isolated A point will allow for close quarters. Natural offensive stronghold. C point will be wide open for long-range engagement. Tier 6 to super ships. Interesting. Chance of playing this map will be temporarily increased. Nice. New maps, man. Long have we waited. Now we're just waiting for them to implement their carrier spotting changes. When was it they said they were going to have that one done? It's been a while. It's been a while. But hey, a new map is good. I'm happy about the new map. God bless. I'm happy with the new map. New dockyard will commence. Yeah, battleship Roussillon. Yeah, it has overmatchable hull. It's squishy as hell. I had pretty poor reload, but again, they don't really mention it here, but it's champagne guns. It's champagne guns, and champagne guns are nuts. They have bullshit ballistics like Slava guns, so they punch through insane levels of armor. However, it doesn't have the the vertical dispersion that the Slava has. And that's something people often sleep on. The one thing that makes Slava really fucking good is the ability to click broadsides extremely well. Like, it has insane vertical dispersion. But I don't think this thing didn't have it. Let's see, where do we have our... Maybe I can show you guys. Hello? There. Okay, yeah. If you sort all ships, or if you sort by destroyers and battleships, and you sort by vertical dispersion at 18 kilometers, you'll notice that you have Elbing, Ragnar, Hoffman, Slava, Kleber, Tromp, Delny, Burrows, yada yada yada. Slava's vertical dispersion pattern is so disconnected from all the other ships that it doesn't even fit among battleships. It doesn't even fit among cruisers. It literally has DD vertical dispersion at long range. Obviously, the horizontal dispersion is battleship, but the vertical dispersion is completely obscene for a battleship. So obviously what this means, when a ship turns broadside, you will get horizontal dispersion, but you won't get much vertical. So you're more likely to hit waterline, more likely to hit citadels, and so forth. So the Champagne doesn't have that. Champagne doesn't have that. But it still has really punchy guns. Why are we speaking about Slava? Because Roussillon is literally an identical ship to Slava, in the sense that it's a long-range AP punishing ship. Okay, maybe I can show you. Why are we speaking about that? Okay, let's remove destroyers, let's add battleships, let's go AP, and let's go penetration. You'll see Slava here, best penetration in the game, followed by, in third place, the tier 9 Roussillon. So same kind, it has the same bullshit, which is this. Let's sort it like this, and you can see it. Basically, when Wargaming designs shells in World of Warships, they usually, sometimes they try to use something called realism, very rarely. For example, they might make a shell very heavy, and if the shell is very heavy, then it won't have that much drag, and it won't have that much flight time. But every now and then, they want to basically dip into their bullshit, and when they do that, they take a shell that weighs 890 or 900 kilos, and then they tweak down the drag coefficient until it's basically non-existent. And that's what they've done with Slava and Roussillon, and that's why, despite shooting such a light shell, your shell ballistics and your shell travel time is significantly better than all of these super heavy shells. Significantly better. Like, so much fucking better, despite there being shells that fucking weigh twice as much. Yeah, no, this thing has the Champagne formula, but it still doesn't have the vertical. Look at that. It has improved, but it still doesn't have Slava's vertical dispersion. So not quite there. Roussillon is here, which is whiskey dispersion, which is fucking great. But they nerfed the Sigma significantly, and they nerfed the reload booster. Also, Roussillon has a 36-second reload base, which is pretty brutal. Still, I still think it's an interesting dockyard ship. I'm gonna go for it. But obviously they tuned it down quite a bit because they made it a dockyard ship. Okay. Tier 6 Montcalm will be your intermediate reward at phase 10. If you already own Montcalm, you will instead receive 45,000 coal. Wait, what did they use to give? They didn't use to give you coal. If you got the dockyard ship, what did they use to give you? It wasn't coal. What the fuck did they use to give you? Not coal. Why are they changing it to coal? Wasn't it credits? I think it was credits. Before that, it was, I think, steps in the dockyard, but then I think they made it credits. So now they changed it to coal, which is pretty fucking funny when you consider they basically stopped creating coal ships. So what, they're gonna flood us with coal now because they've stopped giving us coal ships? Yeah, West Virginia 44 gave you 2 phases in the Wisconsin dockyard. But they nerfed that to credits, and now they nerfed that to coal. Coal is like literally less valuable than credits probably now. I don't know, you can use it to buy flags, I guess. But like, holy shit, coal really has been flushed down the toilet. Combat missions, sure enough. Steel Fleet. Making its return, bringing with it 6 powerful ships. Wait, 6 steel ships at once? Wait, 3 new ships to the lineup. Aki, Bremen, Hawaii. Wait, so we have 6 steel ships? Wait, so not only have they just... Not a single one of these are coal. Not a single fucking one of these are coal. They're all steel. They've completely given up on coal. So they gave up coal as a bunch of rewards, like, hey, spend money on this and you'll get coal, spend money on this and you'll get coal. So people spent a bunch of money on getting the coal, and then they were like, you know what? We're actually not going to let you spend that coal on anything useful. We're just going to stop making coal ships. Holy shit. And then the fucking, what are these prizes? What the fuck is this? 39,000 steel? 39,000. Each ship will be available in a bundle. So you can't use your fucking... you can't use your anniversary coupons. You can't use your anniversary coupons. Of course it's fucking a bundle. You can't... The anniversary coupons that they gave, the discounts to spending steel on ships, they made it the bundle so you can't use your coupon. Holy fuck, they're so fucking scummy. It's incredible. This is so fucking scummy. Steel Fleet will include a 15% coupon. Oh, with plenty of ways to earn steel throughout the year, including up to... Bro. They're really making sure that 32,000 steel you got from Grand Voyage doesn't fucking amount to anything in the long run. Holy shit. You'll be able to purchase a selection of unique camos, all priced... Holy shit. Ain't no fucking way, man. So wait, the Steel Fleet event... It's all gonna be bundles. It's all gonna be bundles. So, hold up. Every single ship is gonna be a bundle? Not a single one is added to the armory as a steel ship. They're all gonna be bundles. So if you have coupons like I did, for example, from the anniversary that you've been saving, you're not gonna be able to use them because your coupons won't work on bundles. Last year was 36k for tier 10 steel. Holy shit. Yeah, now it's fucking 39,000. Fuck, man, this company really is a special level of scummy. Holy fuck. God damn. That's fucking impressive. And not a single coal ship. Of course not. It's not like we've been fucking racking up some sort of absurd levels of coal or anything, guys. Surely not. Surely not. There's so many coal ships to spend it on, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. They just stopped creating coal ships. Very cool. Very cool. I literally bought the fucking 400k defense and I still have over 1 million coal left. Nice. Very boogers. Very boogers. More Valparaiso in the game. Oh, I saw such a good clip with Valparaiso the other day. Holy shit, I need to show you guys. Well, I'll show you after this one. Yeah, a bunch of camos being sold for money. God bless. Or for steel, sorry. Pelican. Oh, we're tier 9 ranked now. Only battleship destroyers and cruisers are allowed, obviously, because hybrids are fucking broken. No more than one battleship. Delaware, Kearsarge, Black Benham, Chikuma, and Halford cannot be taken into battle. I guess because they are hard. These ones because they're hybrids. This one because they're basically hard to or impossible to get. We have a maximum of 3 from the following list: Valparaiso, Los Andes, Musashi, Georgia, Dimitrivskoye, Kronstadt, Riga, Cosmo Minin, Manteuffel, Schroeder, Lambros, Katsonis, Kitakaze, Alaska. So these 2 are just because they're fucking broken as shit. I don't think anyone is going to be particularly hyped about Musashi. Georgia, maybe. I don't know about that. Valpa is going to be like... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Katsonis got buffed crazy much. Alaska is probably pretty good. I don't know. Depends on how badly it'll get farmed. Oh, Michelangelo is playable, though. True. For update 15.0. Oh, so this is January patch? Back to tier 10. Okay. Restrictions. Okay, no. CVs and subs always banned because they know they're broken. Libertad, Vermont, Nova Scotia cannot be taken. Wait, they're banning all of those. A team may have only one of the following: Ohio, St. Vincent, Colombo, Wisconsin, Brisbane, Svea, Petra, Gdansk, Marcus. Interesting. Noble Patina, Neon Vortex. Jesus. Brick Band, probably because of the chunking power, especially if the other demented ships are limited. I think that was all the deadblocks. Man, I can't wait to see a bunch of Valparaisos in the game though, bro. I can't wait.